The role of woman is important in the growth of the early church. From Paul's second missionary journey, we see how these women, each of them, contributed to this growth. One day, Paul saw a vision and was told to preach the gospel to the Macedonians. Together with his friends, Luke, Silas, and Timothy, they set sail from Troas. From Troas, they passed by Samothrace and then Neapolis. Finally, they stopped over at Philippi, which is the leading city of the district of Macedonia. In Philippi, on the Sabbath day, they went out and saw a group of women, and they spoke to them. As Paul was speaking, a woman by the name of Lydia was touched by Paul's message. She not only accepted the gospel, she even asked to be baptized. And with her household, they were all baptized together. Now Lydia must have been a wealthy woman, for she is a seller of purple goods, and purple dye were very costly. And having a household further confirmed her wealth. Her house must have been made house church later on, for they have gatherings in the house. And generally, those who offer their home often assume the leadership roles as well. It was to her house that Paul and Silas went after being released from prison. Lydia was the hospitable leader whom Paul depended on. So after Philippi, Paul continued on his journey. He passed through Amphipolis, Apollonia, Thessalonica, Berea, and then to Athens, a city that was full of idols. In Athens, Paul did what he always did. He preached the good news. In the synagogues, the marketplace, and even in Areopagus. He presented these strange teachings to the Athenians, who liked to spend their time in nothing except telling or hearing something new. So Paul told them who is the unknown God that was found inscribed on one of the altars there. Some mocked him, while others just walked away. Though it may seem that Paul's stay in Athens was not successful, yet a few believed. And one of them is Damaris. Who is this Damaris? Nothing much was written about her, but to have her name mentioned specifically must have meant something to the original readers. At the least, her conversion must have encouraged Paul. From Athens, Paul continued on to Corinth, where he met Aquila and his wife, Priscilla. They are both tent makers. After staying in Corinth for a year and 6 months, Paul set sail again, this time with Priscilla and Aquila as well, and they went to Ephesus. In Ephesus, Priscilla and Aquila met up with Apollos, a man who was competent in the scriptures. However, he still needed to be taught the way of God more accurately. Priscilla and Aquila took him aside, and then the unthinkable happened. Priscilla taught Apollos, a man. Priscilla is not only a missionary, she even taught the scripture. She is the teacher of the word, a very high responsibility indeed. Paul, after leaving Priscilla and Aquila in Ephesus, sailed off to Antioch, and therefore ended his second missionary journey. So here we have Lydia, the hospitable leader, the unknown Damaris, a great encourager to Paul, and also Priscilla, a missionary, a teacher. These are the women that was highlighted in Paul's second missionary journey, and they indeed play a vital role in the growth of the church.